It's not really out of that left field if you kind of go back and look at everything that I've made up to this point. It's almost like a bookend to everything I've made. You know, I really kind of want to change directions with the next thing I do. The next thing I do will probably have darkness to it, but it'll be in a different way. Like you said, I've made all these female-driven horror films, and I kind of just said, okay, everybody says I'm a horror director, and I try to pull from as many genres as I can, you know, so there's a lot more elements than just horror, but with this, it was my, and going on the convention circuit and festivals and everything, and the type, you know, just fans, and why do we watch this stuff, you know, I wanted to make something that was like, okay, you want a horror movie, here we go, you know, we're gonna go as deep as we can possibly go, you know, and at the same time ask ourselves the question, why do we watch this stuff? You know, what are we showing about ourselves? And you know, that was an attractive situation, you know, to work with Ketchum and to be able to co-write something with him from the ground up, from a seed of an idea that I had, and create from the beginning as opposed to adapting somebody else's work myself, or you know, writing something original. Be able to pick the brain of a guy that's been, you know, it's like my father's age. It's been doing it for so long, you know. It's like the Masters of Horror guys, like getting to hang out with those guys and pick their brains and stuff. I mean, those guys have helped me so much, and they've, you know, helped me not make a lot of mistakes that they made, and a lot of them, and you know, early on in your career, you know, it's like you got things coming at you from every direction, you know. But being able to work with Ketchum and Andrew was the first producer I've worked with that wasn't looking over my shoulder. He was standing behind my back, looking the other way, watching my back, which is what a producer should do. And you know, we'd get arguments and heated, you know, sort of stuff going on, but it was always just, it was about reality, and we always worked it out. You know, I mean, like, you can't always have what you want, you know, but you could know what you have and make the best out of it, you know. And being able to work with people like that, and then having final cut on paper, as opposed to someone like, oh, don't worry about it, buddy, you'll get to make the movie you want to make, you know. And then, you know, a year down the line, you're pulling each other's hair and knocking each other's teeth out, and you know. It was, you know, and I'd had some troubled productions before. You know, I made a studio film, and then I tried to make another independent film, and that fell apart. And after that last feature fell apart, I was like, I don't want to make movies anymore, man. You know, and this opportunity came up, and it was somebody, and I said, you know what? Okay, I'm going to go into this opportunity. I'm going to show where my lines are at. And if those, you know, it's not unreasonable stuff. It's like, if you want me to make a movie for you, this is what I need. This is, you know, the comfort level I need. This is the control I need. And Andrew provided that for me, you know, which is extremely rare. So I was able to make something truly original and pure. You know, yeah, it comes from a previous. You know, I mean, it's a continuation of a story, but the whole point in doing that was taking it to a completely different place.